Hi everyone, I'm Kenan Decker, and I'll be going over my presentation on the health of the oceans. So my research question is, to what extent has the shark fin industry in Japan damaged its surrounding waters? And my answer to that is the shark fin industry has heavily damaged the waters and ecosystems surrounding Japan. So what is shark finning? Shark finning is the process of killing sharks or fins that's very popular in places like Japan, and they make food out of them, and it goes for a very high price. The problem with this is that it's a very inhumane practice. So what they do is they fish up a shark, they just cut off the fins that they want, and then they release it back into the water, where it'll slowly just sink, drown, and bleed out till it's dead. And according to Katie Fairclough, over 100 million sharks are killed a year, and the majority of these shark deaths are due to this practice. So how does this affect Japan and the health of the oceans? So as you can see here, the predator, the sea eagle, is one of the main contributors to the Great Barrier Reef. And places like, predators like the reef shark and the tiger shark are the only predators to the sea eagle. So if these two shark populations are decreasing and getting weaker and weaker, and smaller, the sea eagle's population will get larger, which will create a ripple effect, effectively destroying the entire ecosystem from the top to the down. Because the clownfish will be much lower in population, will just increase these populations, and it'll just create a huge imbalance. So how does this affect Japan? Well, this on here is the United States score in the Ocean Health Index, and this is Japan's score. While the United States is known for not having a very healthy ocean, here in Japan, it's even lower, and for a modern country, it's very low. And this is mainly due to its low score of just 8 out of 100 in natural products. And natural products is basically how sustainable they collect natural resources. And a large reason for the super low score is due to the shark finning industry, where they're killing millions of sharks with little or no balance in between. And at this current rate, according to the marinebio.org, ecosystems could be left in an unrecoverable state, where there will be such little amount of shark population that the predators that they eat will continue to grow and grow to a point where the ecosystem will be destroyed. Some argue that the main reason for Japan's damaged ecosystems are invasive species. However, this is just not nearly as important as the shark fin industry, especially because not only is there not a lot of evidence supporting it, invasive species in Japan mostly affect land ecosystems, and so the main cause of the weakening and the damaged ocean health is the shark finning industry and not the invasive species. So some solutions to this would be just to raise awareness. If people don't know the problem can't get fixed. So if all of us just contribute to raising awareness, whether it's to posting something on Instagram or just letting your friends and family know, it can be a huge help to the issue. You can urge politicians to fight for sharks. So you can just call your local government or senator's office or start petitions to try to fight for the sharks' health and the rights, and get them to urge for Japan to regulate and to stop the practice. And lastly, you can join or donate to programs such as WCS, the Wildlife Conservation Society, in which they constantly help and try to rehabilitate sharks that are being killed in the practice. Thank you. What are your questions?
All right, first question. How'd your research question evolve as you went through the process?
Well, when I started, I wanted to mainly focus on all Asian countries in the Pacific Ocean, but I realized that was way too broad and there wasn't a lot of information supporting certain areas of the Pacific Ocean, so I just narrowed it down to Japan and out there from the country.
And if you had more time, what additional research would you do?
I'd probably find more evidence to support why the counterclaim isn't the main reason, and to show really the effects that the shark finning industry has on the health of the Japanese oceans.
Okay, thanks.